Hello and welcome everybody. Let's get back and do it more workers and resources so we Republic. So what exactly are we doing right now? Well, hanging out, not doing a whole lot. But in game, I mean. You just check a couple things here, make sure everything looks good. It kinda does. Alright, we're going with it. As far as what we're doing, well, I got a little bit of time last night, so I ended up figuring out kind of why things are crashing. You might notice the UI looks a little different. I wanted to try this UI mod and see how it all worked out. Do need to change, not that. Author recommends going with at least 115%, like that. My problem is I'd rather have it somewhere in between that, but apparently that's not a thing, so we're going to try like 100 and see how that goes. But yeah, different icons, a little bit different look. I thought we'd give it a try. Alright, so we've got gravels going. We knew that. I got in here and made a coal setup. It's not built yet by any means, but it's there. Coal mine, coal processing, storage, train. Try to keep her down and dirty and as simple as possible, right? Apparently the excavators have tried their road vehicles and they're going to slow everybody up. Yeah, you know, that happens. Rude. Went through and I also kind of trimmed out jobs everywhere. So we had, you know, way too many people in certain places. And so I tried to trim it down so it's actually not ridiculous like here, where you have 2 people. Not worth. We'll do that, and we'll change this to 2. We need them workers. They don't need them. Schools are looking okay. And then we got radio research, so we're working on that. This is all just, you know, expansion to the town here. Med University's pretty much done at this point with research. Every once in a while you can, you know, do the baby thing, but that's about it. So I'm thinking we'll use this just to train, you know, keep people educated, but other than that, we're not going to do anything with it. I'd like to keep it like that's, you know, 65-35 sounds like a good number. So in that thought, we're going to knock out 10 more people out there. And if you're not loyal, you don't come in. You better be loyal people. Market, probably a couple less there. That looks fine with the hospital. Got 2 court cases going. That's not bad at all. Yeah, you can see you just picking up a lot of workers there for North, and see why he said to put the UI on a higher value. Really hard to read them small ones up there. Let me crank that up. Now you can read them tooltips a little better. Okay, so we got the courthouse done. What else we got over here? Cop shop, we only got 1 thing. We already trimmed that down pretty well, it looks like. What else we got going on? Rail office. We might leave them in there. We've got a lot of rail to build. I'll show you that in a minute. Tech services, vehicle repair, secret police. I would like them to stay max because they just need to be. I mean, if your secret police isn't max, what are you doing? Anywhere else? House. Most people don't really have any problems though. Like, oh yeah, one dude in this whole thing doesn't have a job. I'm gonna go ahead and get them out of being told where to work, so that they can just kind of figure it out themselves. And you just hope they pick the right place to work, right? All right. Tech University. Yeah, that's got to stay maxed out for right now. And we don't care about getting anybody educated here. We are researching here. So you can all forget about it. Go do something else. Get out of here. And you can start working on that power grid connection, but it's not something we need, so we're just going to let them work through that and not educate anybody there. That should get a bunch of people, though. We just kicked a bunch out. Those look okay. This is our little tiny police station over here. Little baby fire station. And we got the farm over here, which is ridiculous because it's full of so much crops, it's not even funny. Fertilizer's full. This full. This has, 2,300 crops in it. This field has about the same. So does this one. So does this one. So does this one. So yeah, we have like 6 fields that are basically a warehouse each full. Like, whoopsie. We should try and do something with that. Oh, he's been working at this. Good. Nice. Rail comes all the way over here. Haven't decided what we want to do with it when we get over here, but it's here now. Money is way better now. Also, due to the fact that, well, we're making a bit on the tourists there, right? We were doing that before. But if we look here, we're exporting the oil. So this finally got done. There's 3 pump jacks running here. They're not keeping up with the border crossing. That's fine. Okay, do you have power where we are? Where's our CO? Do you have power? Okay. You don't have a source of components. Means we used them all out of here. There it is. So you can't really clearly see the bar to click on up here, but it is still here, so you can use it. So it's just, you just gotta find it. Personally, I like having it on. It makes it a little easier when I can't remember what a hotkey does what, then it's there for you. Simple doable. Got a pollution guy over here just so he can see what's going on. He doesn't have any power right now, though. I don't know why. He should. Did we put the thing out too far? Looks like it. Okay. That's not good. I hate it when I do that. These guys are still doing the, the rigmarole back and forth here on these things. I think this one's good. So yeah, they just run back and forth until we tell them they can go anywhere. We've got a garbage office going in, a transfer for garbage, and an incinerator. We can actually burn some of that garbage off once it gets going. Did I tell him to get all the, I think I told him to get all the substations done that we had laid out. And there goes unemployment skyrocketed up after we did all that. Nice. Literally what I wanted, because then they can go figure themselves out and get into industry instead of wasting their time doing stuff that they didn't need to be doing. See, you're not unemployed. You just refuse to come over here. So let's figure out where they are. Where are you at, unemployed people? Kids. Tourists, worker. Children can't go to school. Where is my unemployed people, though? I mean, they are a resource, I guess. Well, free flats would be good to know, I guess. That is a lot of zeros, isn't it? So that's probably part of it, is nobody has a house to live over here without being unemployed. So let's see if we can fix that a bit. Don't want them much closer than that, I don't think. If we have this on, you can actually see that it's not too bad for pollution-wise, but I don't want my people moving that way. They need to stay in this area where it's safe. Oh, and I put in our hotel over here too, so we've got 2 hotels now. What else was I thinking we wanted to put in somewhere? A massive amphitheater. We got one of them. No, we're not doing the cafe. No alcohol kiosk. So these are like modded ones. They're pretty broken. Like, I was checking them out, but I didn't see the numbers on them. So the smaller one here holds like 152. This one is 324. And then this one here is 504 workers. So yeah, they hold a lot of people. So I'm gonna try and avoid using them, I think. This one was 200 though. That's not bad. Where can we put 200 people? I'm thinking over here. They got all their stuff. You got sewer, water, garbage, everything right there. Get the garbage office out of here first, though. They won't like if we box them in. so many pathways that need to be built. See, they just got like tons of stuff too, but we're doing better with the, I changed the lines up for the buses and stuff, so hopefully they'll get more people over here. I'd like to get these full. It's just really hard to because they keep not being there. This is always running, so that's good because it only has 5 workers, so that helps. They did get this built though. It's like we're working on this stuff up here too. I see no reason to drive around that way. You can just come over like this. Oh, not quite like that. That's kind of ugly, but you get the idea. Don't know what we're going to do with coal yet. I think we're just going to use it for bricks right now. Seems like it would be a good idea. So we don't have to spend quite so much on our, construction supplies. Let's bring this up this way. I don't even know what these are. Oh, they're wells. Okay, that'll work. Totally forgot we had those. I put those there. Where do you want this road to go through, or do we? Do we even care? How about we just do that instead? That works. There we go. What's our message? Oh, train's colliding. We must have ran into the track builder. How much do you have on you? Nothing yet, but now you're picking up another 193 tons of crops, though. Yeah, this guy's looking like he's doing pretty good though. I mean, that's a lot of train to build. We'll have to put in like maybe another CO or something closer for him. This is just all services for this area up here. So we got water here again with the treatment plant. Okay, you are unemployed. Nice. I would like you to get rid of that. Now figure yourself out. What's the new vehicle? GG1 electric. Nice. Electric trains have come along. So that should mean they'll get this thing staffed up way better. I mean, if you're going to be unemployed. You're going to do the same thing with you. Just get rid of all that. We'll let them figure it out. They're usually pretty good at that. If you haven't said anything. So if you said anything, then they screw it all up. But if you just leave them alone, you know, they will pretty much manage it fairly well, I've found. And I had a lot of people allocated. No wonder they were having a hard time with their jobs. Get out of here with that nonsense. How are we doing over here? Have we gotten any of this done yet? Yeah, they're getting there slowly. How was I thinking I was going to power this thing? I don't remember. Was it these guys? Maybe? Don't see any underground wires. I must have thought I was doing it from above ground, but I don't see how. Ah, there it is. Okay. There's that. You should be getting supplied by that guy. Okay, cool. This one over here should be filled up by that guy. Good. And the ones down here we'll worry about in a bit. What did we finish? Waste processing and disposal. What did that get us? I have no idea. It was on the list, so we just clicked on it. Now remember, we don't teach here, guys. You need to be 100% loyal to even have a chance to get in here. All right. So we have 256 kids who can't get into university. I don't care. We have 59% of our, or 41% of our population is highly educated, which is an absurd number. Yeah, they come over here and work. I don't know why they aren't. Get on it, boys. Get the fabrics made. I don't remember if I'm pretty sure I set these guys as their source over here, but let's double check. Okay, yep, you're good. about you? And you? Well, you don't load gravel, so I guess we don't gotta worry about you. I know you do, though, don't you? Somewhere in your shit, I think. Maybe a little sketch. Who's bringing it to the, this guy, then? I think somebody's lying. It's you, isn't it? You say you don't need gravel. I think you need the gravel. I think you want the gravel. You just can't stand to tell us about the gravel. Go get over here. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We got lots. Okay, it's already in there. We're good. All right, they're slowly getting that done. That's cool. He's bringing you stuff now. I don't think I want you doing that, bud. That should probably be like a distribution route instead of you just wasting your time parked there, huh? There's those two. One of them's full, one of them's not. I think there's another one here somewhere. Could have swore I had an air kindergartner somewhere. Oh well, there it is. So you know what that means. We don't need that there no more. Get rid of it. We ain't messing around here. I'm gonna get this done though. They're getting close. Almost got it. I love the fact that we actually have some money though. It's like, yay, we're finally going to maybe make it out of the hole. How much do we owe here? So we owe 1.2 million in rubles and 495 in dollars. Tourism's coming in at 6.5. That means this is way not expensive enough. So we'll just crank the price up on them until they think that we're not quite so attractive. Sport holes are one thing I don't mind having full. They like those. Alright, who's starving Marvin again? I swear this thing has been nothing but a hassle over here. Might be these guys too. They occasionally run out of food and say that they're starving. To which I say, you're in a prison. I don't care. And these kids might end up just going somewhere here in a minute. Well, at this point, though, I think we can put in our housing up here somewhere. Not too close here because that's our water pump, but thinking over here maybe. Because this is going to take us some workers up here, so we'd like to have them. Gen at 80, or what's this one? Oh, that's not even that good. Okay. Looks like we're doing the one with the road through it. Where can we get everything we need at? How about right behind the tourist attractions? I'm sure they will love that. I mean, what tourist doesn't want to have a bunch of people in their, you know, lovely block apartment behind them? Oh, it might be worth it to do that. Nah, we'll do it here instead. You get one more? Perfect. So that's like 2,000 people. Not bad, not bad. We're gonna have to move these, obviously, otherwise they're gonna pollute the hell out of them, but I like this area better. But before we forget, let's do that, so we're not just, you know, out here be like, oh yeah, well, why isn't this water? Oh. You just have to move it over a little bit. This can stay, it's just a pumping station. You produce 600 versus 200, yeah. Especially with not having the ones that don't take workers not research. We can still get 95 like right here. We don't even have to move it that far away. We just gotta bring these pipes back over though. Alright, where do I want to put this guy at now? Well, what I'd like to do is, the reason why I build all this is I want to put chemical plant here with probably some other things as well. Not chemical plant, oil refinery. Yeah, get the industry right. Don't really want to put it right there though. I'd rather it was stuck up in the hill here somewhere. Bauxite's right there. Got a lot of coal down the road there. So make sure we're not going to, you know, be putting it right on top of a patch or something. There we go. Time to do a little terrain level in here. This is so ridiculous. I love it. Now, if you accidentally do that, it's not a big deal. You can just be like, bam, away it goes. No, I don't want you on that high ground. You do this with the tape measure tool out so I can see what I'm actually doing, right? Don't want to get it up. Don't want to get it in the high spot there. I'll mess it up. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Not perfect, but at least it's not a friggin' cliff either. I don't know why the runway has superpowers to move terrain. I wouldn't ask. It's just not something you're ever gonna know. It's one of the things the world just has never meant to find out, right? But this is definitely it's a lot faster than this, I can tell you that. There was a way to make it grow back real quick. Oh well. I know there's an easy way. Come in here, go to the graphics. Yeah, we'll just turn down that. There we go. Now you can see everything. Which is kind of sad, but that's why graphical fidelity isn't everything. When it obscures the gameplay, it's not doing its job, right? That could just be a me thing too. I know some people like it. I just I'm very much a person about my clear communication between me and the game. Whatever that means, right? Nope, doesn't look like we're gonna get that one in there. Yep, doesn't look like it. Okay. That's okay. They don't all have to go together with the road, right? Just most of them. Yeah, I like that, okay. Never mind, I don't like it. Now I'll probably like it. There we go. You have them footpaths all connect. You can't just be having randomly not work like that. What would the neighbors say? Probably nothing, but you know, they might. Oh, that's sneaky. I like it. I guess that radio station all connected to these guys. That's nice. You can still get footpath through here at least. Well, there was something else there. That's why I wouldn't do it. Now we connect? Yes. Okay. Well, there was something else in the ground, I guess. Well, they ain't gonna connect through there anymore. That's okay. Don't need to. Yeah, this should work good though. We should have plenty of room for services still after we get these all connected up. And we just got to upgrade all the dang roads, so that's going to take a while. I mean, all the footpaths and stuff. I actually don't hate that curve at all. That works okay. Everybody all connected up over here. Need one there, maybe. I think you're pretty well connected up. Okay. Unemployment's too high. I know it isn't. Go get to work. I mean, you think about it. 271 people out of 5,000 is not that bad. Not when they're not running these at full capacity even, because they won't get over here. Wonder if they just can't and we don't have enough buses. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's my fault all along. Who would ever thought? I'm gonna say no though, because there's no workers waiting here, so. You guys don't have a specific place you're told to go, did you? No, it didn't look like it. No, I think we're okay. The courthouse is a little full. Grab some more people there for sure. This looks okay though. Oh yeah, we gotta put these pumps back in, don't we? All right, now we just need the big old pump up the hill. Yeah, I think we'll just put it up here somewhere. It's probably fairly safe from my future self messing it up. I mean, nothing's actually ever safe from that, but it's as safe as you can get it, right? And you missed it. That's okay, it's fine. Get that smooth and brush out and put her in. Run them in there. If you give me that, you go in the middle one. Don't give me that nonsense. Oh my goodness. You gave me the nonsense. Why did you have to do it? Fine, we'll lay off to the side. I hope you like it there. If not, too bad. Deal with it anyway. Well, what's causing happiness to go down so much? Church problems, starving problems, crime problems, no culture. Okay, normal stuff. Apparently strokes and crime are bad in our city. I don't know how I'm supposed to prevent the other one, but you know. Apparently visiting the doctors 12 times every day is not enough to fix that. Got a nice hospital, not here, but over here. Where is it? Somewhere along here. Right here. Uh-oh. That happened again. Yep, and that's why I changed up the autosave to be a little bit more aggressive, we'll put it that way. Get this started back up 1 second. And actually, I wanted to check out something real fast here, since I had Dex out of the game anyways. Just wanted to see there's an any file in here. I just wanted to see if there was a what I'm thinking in here. Hey, that's not it. I think this is just key bindings in this one, but we'll look real fast. Yep, that's just the controls. This is the one I wanted to look at. Well, that just had your hotkeys in it, I believe. Maybe not. A little bit more stuff in here. Well, it's in there, but I don't think it's going to do any good. Okay. All right, let's get this game started back up. Okay. How much time do we lose here? About maybe 10 minutes. Not too bad. Crashes are a bummer, though, even though they happen. Has nothing to do with the fact that I have like a bajillion mods installed that I'm not really using right now. I swear. That's not why at all. My little chat doc back up here so I can hear what people are saying. Hey, Monta Charles, how you doing? Yeah, my thing was not working earlier, apparently. My chat doc thing. Let's see. So they didn't like going to the orphanage or having kids die. Well, it sucks to you because that's going to happen. You need some more propaganda, I guess. That they did escape when they found out that the guys they were dragging out back died because they starved to death. Probably didn't think that was very funny. Okay, I think that's all that adjusted now. So yeah, road vehicles, what else do we have to do with you anyways? Well, basically wait a few years is the problem. You have 42, you get plastics, okay. In 34, we finally got power lines, so that was nice that we haven't used it. 39 for nuclear, 40 for uranium, 42 for that one. You know, like there's a bunch of them that would be nice, but you can't get them now. Can't get energy waste. Can't get any of these. Can't get gas power plants. can't build big structures until 1955 for some reason, or 58. 41, we finally get prefabs. 42 gets its television, it looks like. So yeah, we're kind of stuck a little bit with what we've got for now. Yeah, that thing I don't think's working correctly. Keeps telling there's missing vehicles and you can't get vehicles in it, so rather than just let it be bad, we're gonna just get rid of it. Let's see what we can do with the state infrastructure, if there's anything we need. I mean, more state police would be nice. Not seeing that happen there. Hey, that's a school holding 300 people. Damn. Well, that one does 480, it looks like. I think you still get some pretty decent big ones, yeah? We already decided we had too many kindergartens. Well, not much in there we can use, right? Tech offices. I don't even know what this one does. The city accounting office. I think it gives you stats or something. Maybe we should put one down. Nah, too easy. Much easier to complain about it. I just don't see a whole lot there that they need. Which means it sucks to be them. Which means the city accounting office is going in here somewhere. What do we got? Move that footpath there? Or can we put it in this way maybe? Not really. Sorry, guys, you didn't need to go this way anyways. We got important buildings to build here. Okay. What is this thing anyways? I don't know. I guess we'll find out once we get there, right? Now that one wouldn't bother me to do. Get some wood stuff going. How's this going? Is this ever getting done? Probably not, because they're lazy. More like they just don't have their proper things assigned because I didn't do it. You can almost always be guaranteed when I call someone lazy that that's what happened. It was my fault in the first place. I bet they have a lot of workers ready over here though now. Yeah, not too bad. Kaboom. It's not too high. They're fine. What can we do for these guys? We're just going to tell them they can go wherever they want up here, and we'll see what happens. What's the bus situation looking like? About the same? I think these guys, if you use the can on their little spray paint or whatever, they do different things, I think is what it was. You're just gonna throw them on the lines. Holy crap, those are way good. That's one of them. And then the other one is tourist and custom line, right? What's this one? Absolutely nothing. Perfect. We'll catch the rest of them when they get back from getting gas. That's where they're all heading. There's one. And you guys can go on this one. Oh, you don't need to do that. What do you got? Gravel going on? You're gonna get that forwarded over to the other side as well. We have any like closer to our COs, or are we gonna move them down here? I guess is probably what I was thinking. Yeah, you know that goes the best low lake plans, yada 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 yada. There you go. Go struggle gravel at the border. I'm sure it'll be fine. And at the aggregate storage, you can just load, don't unload. Perfect. Go. Good stops. Let's see if that gets us some more workers down here, though. It should. I really like this thing to get done, by God. Taking forever. So many work days on this thing. Thousand work days and it's 90% done. That's crazy. Can you sneak it in back here, maybe? Oh, you could, but then I got building that road. I want building that road. Oh, come on. It'll fit there. Oh, I see. There's a big cliff there. Shortcut it across here, maybe. A little bit. Yeah, leaves a little more room there. Should have one here somewhere. You just gotta find it. I figured I'd have the one mod ad that was like kind of like adding things to the power lines, but I don't see it. I mean, the priority switch is kind of nice. Oh, well. This side isn't connected. Doesn't need to be, probably. I think we can get this guy in here anywhere. Give him as many options as we can, right? Now where are we pulling power from? That's a good question, right? Okay, those are the above ground ones. Cool. I don't think we need the 14s though. Let's go with something a little cheaper. I don't know. The 13s look pretty cool. We're going to go off the looks-based rationing here. But which way do we want power to come through here? Because we're going to go probably this way and that way. So maybe just right through here by the farms, I guess. About where we put everything else, so. That'll work. But we just got to find power to pull from up here somewhere. Oh, probably because that's the entrance. I gotcha. Field ain't going back though. Ah, well, that's sometimes the consequences of it, right? Progress must go on. If you have to sacrifice for me to achieve that, well, then that's a risk I'm willing to take. Oh, time for the dozer to come out. Hopefully it doesn't try and demolish the whole thing. Oh, it's going to. God damn it. This is where you gotta get creative with the game. Also known as the F it, put it underground approach. It's not even gonna let me do that, is it? Oh, it just only lets you shrink that corner, I guess, huh? Because it's on this side. Gotcha. Well, I guess we'll come around a different way with the wires, huh? Man, you are the most picky power lines I've ever seen. Jeez. Now, where are we gonna run? Where are we taking this guy? Probably this way, I guess. No way, there's something in the way. You don't say. I would have never guessed. Well, at least we'll have lots of power up here, right? As annoying as it was to get there, it's here. Ah, that looks good. But we got extra connections when we need them. Okay, now you can build those guys. Next up, let's get it over here. I can't pull off you. Oh, that's right. You are high voltage, aren't you? So what we do then is you just go into a switch right here. That thing looks like it should work. If anybody needs power around here, plenty. Now we can go down to medium. Let's go right to that one for him. So that definitely needs to be done. These little cables need to be done. This needs to be done. Can't believe you have not finished that yet, buddy. Come on. It ain't that far away to your stuff. Maybe he's missing a vehicle or something. I don't know. I mean, this guy's getting there. Just take some time. Probably want one of those in here somewhere too. Now these guys just gotta remember, you can't do it before this thing. You gotta go in there first before you put it in the substation. There we go. I totally haven't done that multiple times. What do you got here? Is that an SOB crane? Okay, well, I guess that's one way to name a crane, right? Epidemic, no! Well, I hope you guys are prepared for it. Look, it's just like COVID. You research the vaccine and it goes away, right? All right, so what do we got here? 50 employees, needs garbage. Whoops. Should pay attention to that, huh? Let's say 8:30, I guess. There we go. That looks like a good split. Now we got some audience getting there. You get a garbage can over here, right? Where's your garbage at? Oh, you just have a little one. Okay. I'd like a chair back here, I think would be better. You know, every share and share alike. But don't want a huge one back here. Now if there was only an easily accessible road. How about right there? Yeah, I don't care what it says. It's going in there now. I've seen it, and it will go. Well, they should go try working at the clothing factory. I've given them the solution for their unemployment. They just don't like it. Smooth that out just a little bit, you know. There you go. There's all the little dudes working on it because I don't have any excavators nearby. That guy probably not quite in the corner. Put it over here somewhere. We can get it in there. Yeah, we'll go with that. That looks okay. What other services we need in here, huh? Well, we definitely need a shopping center in there, and not a small one either. I think that's what we need. This one's 28 for 224, though. I think I like that better. And it has a tourist rating, too, so we'll be happy about that. Where are we putting the supermarket? We've got one. Where's our other ones at? Right about here somewhere? Oh, right up here. Okay. So it's fine. We're not going to have to worry about getting too close. That's for sure. That's weird. Yeah, we'll go with that. No reason to go down there because there's no node. That'll work. For the mow. Man, I hope they like Pavement Pass. They're gonna be doing it for a while. How are we doing on getting these guys working anyways? Absolutely lovely. Nobody's even here. Okay. But you have unemployment. Don't worry. So are these buses just not getting anybody or what? Hey. We can make cars now. You know, it might be too. Maybe they can't walk out of this building. That happens sometimes. No, they can go pretty much everywhere. Okay. That's that idea. Nope, you only go to the bus stop. Stay at the bus stop. You wanted to be unemployed, so now you're really unemployed. You just stand there until the bus picks you up and takes you to work. I haven't even been really paying attention to the money at all. How are we doing on that? Not too bad, actually. Not bankrupt, at least. This is getting down there eventually. Not very fast, but eventually it will. That's looking way better too. Okay. Yeah, we should see some coming in now they forced him over there. Maybe we should finish the power lines first, guys. Come on now. Yeah, I think these guys will be fine once we get all these upgraded. They should be able to walk far enough to get to where they want to go at that point. And if they can't, too bad. Just done dealing with them. What is our loyalty looking like? Yeah, 38% ain't bad. Need more people that have radios, though. Give them some electronics, right? Okay, 3 prisoners escape, huh? There's something going on with these guys. Let's see. That's what it is. Their students are allowed in this bus stop. Can't have that. Yeah, you dorks. You're tying things up. Kind of seeing what options we got while we wait for this to clear up. Oh yeah, now all of a sudden there's workers there. Go figure. You kick everybody else out of the bus stops and then they can use them. It's like here. No, you don't go there. No, you don't go there. Passengers are okay. Bring that down a little bit. Make sure they stay happy with our hotels. Man, you guys in your overflowing garbages. Probably because I don't have a tech office anywhere near them, I'm guessing. And that was a great one there. Let's see what I got though. Now we've dropped our higher education down to a more acceptable number. So yeah, we really need to do something about water and food. Like, water's ridiculously expensive. Food's pretty bad too. Well, maybe when we get some people over here, we can do that. You know, don't even know what some of their loyalties are. We should probably get in our Secret Service for that, huh? Otherwise, we'll never know, and we'll just be letting anybody run the place. Get in there at all? No. Over here, maybe? You're right there. Looks like a good spot, but we already put some there. Or did we? At least got a couple people in there working now. Okay, this is a little messy, I guess. Like, everybody shows up at the same time, nobody gets through. Broken vehicle, oh no. Oh, it's the one bringing the people back and forth over here. Yeah, that was going to happen eventually. Here, let me fix that for you. There you go, problem solved. many people did we have escape, I wonder? How was the escape? No, it's not bad. One. Well, we're almost out of money again. Gonna hit a loan here pretty quick, I think. Everything that doesn't help is we're continually importing steel for that guy, too. I mean, continually, like it never stops. That's done. You need water, no workers, no resource. Okay, that's fine. Once you get this water going, we bring it over there. Yeah, pressure's down a couple places. Oh, we can sell our power, yay! You find the water tower. There it is. She seems to be holding out still. These are not fast to build, are they? Now we're slowly getting more and more stuff online, though. We're gonna get some coal next, so it just takes a long time for it to do it. There really isn't any good way I can see to speed it up and make it go faster, you know? Else we're gonna want those once that coal's done, get some brick, I think. Whoa, 6 tons a year. That's quite good on the pollution there, guys. I read that right. Yes, I did. Okay. But if we got it all in a storage here, there's no reason we can't just have it over here. Let's see, what else does he use here? 30 workers. 1.6 meter cubed of water. Get 76 tons of coal. Yeah. And 56 of bricks. I think that'll work. Oh, there goes the money. How far we get it down, though? We got quite a bit of that paid off. We were like over 2 million in debt before, so. Oh yeah, that's right. We got to do this because it probably ran a day late. So they're like, nope, you're overdue. There we go. I should pay them both off, and at least we're on 2 loans still. You are only going to store coal. Well, that's because we ran out of money for a second. Three prisoners escaped this room. At least the fire service is good still. Otherwise, this whole joint would have burned down a few times. All right. So which do we want? Waste separation or train production? Choo-choo trains. I mean, I'm probably not going to get to it anytime soon, but it sounds cool. So all you guys are 100% loyal, huh? Sure you are. Unfinished junk all over here. Oh, let's see. I did add a couple hundred people. We got a few things done, so hasn't been too bad of a night. Anything interesting here? And not much you can do on the state side there. You know if there's power up here yet. I ain't think I got power up here yet. Yeah. 600 in there? That's good. What else do we have here while we're waiting around? What is this little guy? Here we are. Oh, it's a vehicle repair guy. I got it. Kind of one of them times you just get to sit here and kind of watch them do their thing. I don't quite know a bunch of these guys down here's loyalty, it looks like. I mean, it's not like it's not worth it to export stuff. It's just slow. Slow getting to make it produced. Well, I think I'm going to call that good for tonight. I want to thank everybody for coming by, and if you hung out, have a good night. If you didn't, that's fine as well. We will see y'all in the next one. Y'all have a good night. Bye-bye now.